Hi, welcome to Beautiful Feet Wellness. I'm Jenny and I will be guiding you on yoga flow today. So, a little more vinyasa flow if you're used to that. It's really going to waken you up and make you feel alive, feel strong. There's some good balance in here, and as well as just movement, just flow. If you need to just move, this is the one for you. Alrighty, let's get going. All right, so today we are going to start in hero's pose. So knees together, and then you can sit either between your heels or you can sit on your heels, either way. Sit on a pillow if you'd like. It's up to you. Just begin to settle in. Sitting up nice and tall. You can either have your hands on your thighs or you can have prayer behind your back. Just begin to breathe. Nice big deep breaths. Set your intention if you'd like. Good, and then just begin to come out of this. Take it around to all fours, just stretching out those legs real quick. Flip your feet the other direction and sit back down on those feet. Good. Take one leg out, straighten, rock back and forth. Good, replace your knee. Other leg goes back. Good, replace your knee. And when you're ready, go ahead and place those hands a little bit in front of your shoulders, tucking your toes, taking it back for your plank, and sending on back for downward dog already. Here we go. Bend your knees, send your hips even further up and back. Straighten those knees if you can after that. Rise up on all 10 toes, and then back down. Good. Go ahead and come forward into plank. Chaturanga, tucking those elbows in, coming down, hovering all the way to your belly. Up for cobra. Trying to keep those hips on the ground. Good, and back down. Tucking your toes, coming back up through plank, downward facing dog. Beginning to walk your feet forward to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees, let your tummy come onto your thighs. And then if you can, straighten those legs. Good, put your hands on your hips. Inhale, flat back all the way up. Taking your hands up to the side, all the way overhead. And through heart center, exhale. Good. Inhale, arms swoop up. Exhale, down to your hips. And then continue to cascade with a flat back forward. Let those hands drop. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, walk your feet back. Chaturanga of your choice. Coming through upward dog maybe, or cobra, up to you. Send it back, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale that left leg up. Exhale, bring it through for a lunge. Good. Inhale, come up, high lunge. Good. Arch your back. Let those hands come back behind you, swooping forward. Good. As your body swoops forward, inhale. Coming back up, little arch. Let those arms go open. Exhale, swoop forward. One more inhale. This time let your hands swoop down to the ground, framing your front foot. Stepping your other foot up, forward fold. Straighten your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands through heart center. And keep going. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the other foot back. Should be your left foot back. Inhale, up for your lunge. Good. Opening those arms wide. Exhale, swooping through front. Inhale, back up. And exhale, swooping forward. Inhale up. Exhale, this time frame your foot. Step that foot back to meet the other one into a plank. Chaturanga. All the way to your belly, cobra. Good. Coming back down. If you can, tuck those toes, come up through plank. And send it back, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bring it through. Good. Take that back heel to the ground. Inhale up, warrior one. Hips face the short end of your mat. Good. Interlock those fingers. Leave your pointer fingers up. Baby back bend here. Good. Inhale. With an exhale, straighten that front leg, coming over it. Wide-legged pyramid pose here. Hips are still facing the front of your mat. Perfect. Bend that front knee, popping up your back heel. Step that back foot up to meet your front foot. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend both knees. Let your tummy come onto your thighs. Exhale, try to straighten your legs once more. Take an inhale and an exhale. On your next inhale, rising all the way up. Hands overhead. And then let your arms come wide as you swan dive back forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, stepping that left foot back. Then your right foot. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Good. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, bring it through. Step that back heel down. Inhale up, warrior one. This time, see if you can interlock your fingers the other way. If you remember, and index fingers up. Good. Take a nice big inhale. Find a little more length. Length through that spine. It's not crunching in your back just because there's a little arch there. And exhale as you come forward, straighten that front leg, pyramid pose. Hands can track anywhere along your leg or on blocks, up to you. Just getting those hips square to the front of your mat, breathe. Good, and then bend that front knee. Step that foot back. Take a nice flow, chaturanga, up through upward dog. Good, and send it back, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bring it through for your lunge. Putting that back heel on the ground. Inhale up, warrior one. Good, straighten your front knee. Exhale, bend your front knee, sink it down a little further. Good, open up, warrior two. Low. Good, same thing. Inhale, straighten that front leg. And exhale, back down into warrior two. Good. Inhale, flip that hand, reverse your warrior. And exhale, down. Extended side angle, arm can come to the front to open up your chest more. Or full expression, handcuffs behind you. Good. Inhale, back up, warrior two. Exhale, hand comes down from your front foot. Step it back, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Good. Walk your feet up to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, step open wide. Hands on your waist. And forward fold. Hands come between your feet. Head reaches for the floor. Good. Inhale, flat back. Hands come underneath your face. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, down. Inhale, other arm reaches up. And exhale, down. Good. Hands come to your hips. Inhale, flat back, all the way up. Good. Turn those toes to the other direction. Heel. So your foot is here. Take your heel up and spin it out and around. That's going to help you get better into this warrior one. Inhale up, warrior one. Bending that front knee. Trying to get it over your ankles where you want it, no further. Drop your shoulders. Good, open up, warrior two. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Good, reverse your warrior. Awesome, and all the way through to extended side angle. Arm reaches up overhead, chest opens to the side. Hand can be on a block or the ground, or if you need to be here, go for it. Good, inhale, back up, warrior two. Awesome, cartwheel those arms down, framing your foot, step it back, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Good, exhale, downward facing dog. Perfect. Inhale that right leg back up. Exhale, stepping it through. Turning that back heel down. Inhale up, warrior one. Good, exhale up, warrior two. Good, straighten that leg, and as you straighten that leg, go forward into triangle. Perfect. From here, you're going to bend that front leg just a little bit so you can step your back foot in. Coming in to half moon. So if you have a block here, that's good, or if you've got a chair close by, even better. Flexing that back foot, trying to get your hips squared off to the front of the room. Good, and that hand can either hover, come to your leg, or that block. Now notice how my top arm is still on my hip. You can do full expression, raising it up to the sky. But I think sometimes it helps me open up that hip to keep my hand here. But you do what you'd like to do. Keep engaging that back foot. Let it know that it's here too and it's involved. Good. Take a nice generous step back as you bend that front knee. Straighten back through triangle. Good. Use that top arm, pull yourself back up. Perfect. Turn your feet around and face the other side. All the way over. Inhale up. Warrior one. Sink on down. Good. Open up, warrior two. Nice. Flip that front hand. Reverse your warrior. Exhale, take it all the way through. Extended side angle pose. Inhale, back up, straighten that front knee. Exhale as you come forward into triangle pose. Really opening up that chest to the side. Trying to get that bottom hip to come forward and that top hip to go back. Sending energy through the knife edge of your back foot as well. Now begin to shift your weight to the front leg. So maybe bending it a little bit so you can step on it. And when you're ready, coming into half moon, top arm can stay up or come to your hip. Back foot stays engaged. So really flex that back foot so you can lift your quads. And lift that energy up so you're not dumping all into that front leg. Find your balance, find your power, find your strength. Take a nice big step back. Straighten that front knee up through your triangle. Inhale, take that arm up. Here we go. Turn your feet around to the other side. Good. This time, inhale, arms come up. Exhale, bend that knee. Good. Inhale, cartwheel those arms down. Stepping your foot up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, up through fierce pose, chair pose. Good. Inhale, all the way up, baby back bend. And exhale, coming back through that chair pose. Straighten your knees, forward fold. Good. Step that left foot back, then your right foot back. Take a chaturanga, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, back, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, bring it through. Windmill those arms up, warrior two. Good. Square off your hips, warrior one. Moving into warrior three. Come on to this front leg. Don't think about necessarily like lift off because you're going to keep going that way. All right. So strong and powerful. Just lean your weight over. Here we are. Again, flexing that back foot or Barbie feet, up to you. These arms can be out in front, full expression, to the side, behind you, plumb line down for extra balance. Quite up to you. Trying to get those hips squared off to the ground, facing the ground, not the side. Bend that knee as you come up and forward. Still balanced. Drop your shoulders out of your ears. Breathe. Good. Crossing that leg over, coming into eagle. Tuck it behind you if you can. And then the same leg that's on top is going to be the arm on bottom. All right, so if you're still with me, that would be probably your left. Left leg on top, left leg on, or left arm on bottom. When you're ready, sink it down if you can. Breathe. Maybe lift those hands higher if you can. Good. Inhale, slowly unwind. Leg comes back up. Reach it back through for that lunge. Ooh. Good. Dropping that back knee down. Take a little bit more of a back bend. Find length in your back. Don't just crunch it. Exhale, straighten that front leg. Pop your leg up. Good. And then walk your hands forward as if you're pulling your chest through. Taking that back leg up. Inhale, back up for your lunge. Exhale, open up. Good. Heels point in a little bit. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, goddess pose. Bend your knees. Cactus those arms. Yes. Good. Inhale, straighten everything. Star pose. Victorious. Exhale, bend it again. Good. Inhale, back up straight. Really open those hands. Good. Let your hands come down. Turn your feet around to the other side. Good. Bend that front knee. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Circle those arms around. Step that back foot up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees. Let your chest come to your knees. Then try to straighten your legs from there. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Hands through heart center. Take a moment. Ground yourself. Feel grounded in your feet, in your hips, and your breath. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale down, stepping that right foot back. Then your left foot. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Send it back, downward facing dog. Breathe here, check in. Get your shoulders away from your ears. Pull that rib cage in. Send your hips further up and back. Bending your knees if you need to or want to. Good. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bring it through for your lunge. Inhale, windmill those arms up, warrior two. Good, breathe, check in. Perfect. All right, coming through, warrior one. Squaring off those hips. Make sure you didn't lift up, right? Still here. Nice and strong. And then begin to lean your weight forward over that front leg as your back leg comes up off the ground. Coming into warrior three. Maybe those arms come forward for full expression, getting those hips off to the ground, not open to the side, yes? Ooh. Flex your back foot, engage your back foot. Barbie toes or flex foot. Good, inhale, bringing that knee up. Perfect, hands come down to your heart. When you're ready, take that knee nice and high, crossing it over. If you can, hook it. If not, just let it hang out. Awesome, so if that's your right knee on top, your right hand is going to be on bottom. So remember, whichever leg is on top, that's the arm that's on bottom, for future reference and current reference. Alrighty. Breathe. Once you find your steady, begin to sink down. And even if you can't find your steady, sink down, you might find it there. Good. Trying to lift those elbows up a little higher. Belly button to your spine, engage your core. Find your focus. Good, inhale, stand on up, uncross everything. Arms come up, knees come up, knee comes up. Send it back for your lunge. Good. Take that back knee down. Then even more, lift through your chest and length through that spine. Instead of thinking of crunching your back, think of finding length here, really stretching out. And exhale, straighten that front knee, pop up that front toes, breathe. Perfect. Coming back through, pull your chest through, feels so nice. Good, popping up that back knee, sending that foot back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Coming onto all fours. Knees go as wide as your mat. Curl up your spine as if you're doing cat-cow. Send yourself back into a child's pose. Perfect. Come onto your belly. Good. Kicking one foot up, then the other, or both at the same time. Right now, working to get your knees together or hip width apart, but knowing they might splay out. And you don't want them to splay out as little as possible, so roll your shoulders back so that they could almost pinch a pencil between your shoulder blades. And on your next inhale, lifting up off your mat, upward facing bow. Good, find a little more length, a little more lift. And release, head comes to one side of your mat, breathe. Good, let's do it one more time. So kicking your feet up, if you can't reach your feet, it's okay. You just do it. Think of taking the same posture. Feet kick up, arms reach back. Inhale, roll your shoulders back as you come up. Knees lift off because you're pressing into your hands, pressing those feet into your hands. Good, and release, face faces the other way. Perfect. Place your hands underneath your shoulders and press yourself back on up. Come around to seated position here now. We're going to go ahead and take camel, okay? So go ahead and come back onto all fours. You just turn yourself full around, get another perspective. Roll your shoulders back, adjust accordingly, okay? Perfect. Knees are stable underneath you, which means they are right under your hips. If you put your knees together, that could get a little tricky. All right? Roll your shoulders back. Feet can be flat on the ground or tucked. Tuck just automatically raises them a little closer to meet your hands, which you might want to do. All right. So 2 ways to get into this: the nice easy way or the correct way. Okay. We're going to take the nice easy way, and then I'll show you the correct way first, actually. So hands come to your back. They can come like this or come like this. Roll your shoulders back. And you're trying to send those hips forward as far as you can while your chest reaches up, and then you're going to reach back for those heels, pressing those hips forward. You can let your neck relax if you feel comfortable. So if you follow me here, feel free to stay here. If you're like, no, I'm going to need the other way. Okay. One arm is going back, reach for those heels. Other arm goes back, reach for your heels. Good, and press those hips forward. Let your head go back if you feel comfortable. Breathe. Good, and with a nice big swooping motion, we're gonna come out of that. So lift with your chest and swoop those with your hips forward. Here we go. Woo, head rush. Yes, that's the correct way to get of it, believe it or not. So enjoy your nice little yoga high there as you come to a nice comfortable seat. Awesome. Take your feet into cobbler's pose. Sit yourself up nice and tall. So maybe even lift your hips up off the ground and then set them back down so you're nice and tall. With a flat back, begin to come forward over your feet. Breathe. Awesome. Come back on up. We're going to take a nice twist here, all right? So leg comes up. You can twist now, or it comes over. This one kicks in next to your bum. Sit up nice and tall. Keep this on the ground. Hook your arm. Take your other arm behind you. Lift that hooked arm and tuck it on the outside of that knee. Sit up nice and tall, and then twist from your shoulders. And everything else will follow. Good. Unhook that arm. Take your hand back behind you, a little bit out to the side. Lean back. Swap them out. You may have to adjust to make sure that you ended up on the ground. This foot is next to your bum, right? Knees facing forward. Sorry, my pants are blending in with my mat. Foot flat on the ground. Sit up nice and tall. Arm behind you. Other arm, inhale up and twist. Hook it on the outside of that knee. Sit up really tall on that inhale. Exhale, twist from your shoulders. That'll twist all the way down to that navel. Good. Really use your arm to press into that front knee. Get it more upright, right? More of that twist. Good, release. Let your legs come out. Swivel yourself around down to your mat. Maybe rock those knees side to side. Feet can be on the ground or knees into your chest. Good, taking some happy baby here. Reach between those knees, find your feet, and grab the inside or the outside. And then just rocking side to side, maybe kicking into those feet. It's up to you. Finding some play here. Make sure you relax your face. Breathe. Good. Let your knees just hover above you. Close your eyes. Breathe. Awesome. When you're ready, just begin your rocking motion here. So, there's a few ways you can do this. We're going to just hang on. You can hang on to the back of your legs. This will kind of get you up a little more. You can take as many as you want or as many as you need. When you're ready, go ahead and stand all the way up. Hands to heart center. Namaste.